Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's July 13th at 10:30 p.m. and it's nighttime, but I bought some brand new overhead lights and they're 1600 lumens. It was really nice because it was so dark before. When I turned the lights on, I still felt like it was dark. And that's the worst feeling because I'm a designer, I'm a builder. I want fresh, I want brand new. And this is pretty nice. I bought 4 of them, and you can actually adjust the luminosity of these guys. So you can adjust, like, I got for like 10 bucks. And you can do a soft white for 2700K Kelvin or something. Or you could do a daylight deluxe, which is 6500 Kelvin. And that's what I'm using. I'm actually adjusted this section a lot warmer tone. Get a tone, Tony. Because right here, it's more of a chiller designing session. And then over here is more of like fast pace, go, 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 design, build, build it, construct it, go, that kind of thing. And I've been filming it, but I've been slowly but surely getting this bad boy, girl thing, contraption, monstrosity together. And it's like, it's coming together slowly but surely. It's only been like 5 or 6 months since I started designing it from the start. I must say, it's everything that I designed, actually. I mean, when you have designs and you stick to the designs, you know, it's pretty good so far. At first, I'm like, it's not physically possible for me to actually cantilever this, like, I could do it. I just need to have like a really ugly support right now because this is going to connect to another building. So I've been working on this Coruscant club for like a while now, like 5 months since actually sketching up the designs and coming up with the actual amalgamation of parts, because it doesn't look like a lot of parts, but it's just really dense because every section has to be really sturdy for the next section because it's gonna be a very tall building. It's gonna be up to here, which is pretty nice. That's like 2.5 feet tall. Oh. And every time I like touched one section, another section would just explode. Literally, like just a part would fall off. This section, it's in there now. It's in there, you know. But now I'm like, okay, I can actually push on something and have it not instantly explode on me, which is really nice because that's not how engineering works. You're not supposed to walk into a building and it just crumbles. Do a nice little 360 with this building on this Lazy Susan. I must say, everything came out Millhouse. You'll understand if you watch Simpsons.
These flood pants. Hey, they're working. My feet are soaked, but my cups are bone dry. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
But if you legitimately, like, I mean, this is like the perfect design. Like, everything's so even, except on one thing. But you guys probably wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out. So if you look directly in the center, okay, you know, there's a line, some nice printed 2x4 tiles with like the road plates, the little dotted dash. So I put that right in the center. And so if you look down the center, it lines up perfectly with the center column, which is great because this is actually a center support beam for this entire section. So I can push right here with a lot of force. You can't tell. There's no bow. I mean, barely, but like, there's a lot of pressure in that one spot. So this one beam column thing, a little spiral, it actually diverts its weight throughout 4 support beams at the very bottom, right there, on the other side. And so, and I also built in, like, you know, little supports over there and there, because it's a little like catwalk type thing. And there's like a very few amount of things I'm like finishing up. It's like, I'm not sure on the design for the elevators. Got those on both sides. and got the second, well, I guess the third story done. It looks like absolutely incredible because it does look like it's part of Coruscant now. It has that like that curvature, that design, that technique, the style of what I imagine Coruscant would look like. At least the Jedi Temple has like a lot of pillars and columns and curvature and angles. Nice little 360. Still gonna put like some tubes covering up all that. And this front section, well, I mean, like I had to redesign like 3 or 4 times. Every time I would like place a part, I noticed it would bow out ever so slightly to the left and right. And so I had to literally take it apart like 4, 5, 6 times to figure out what was the issue. And now it's like pristine, it's perfect. Everything's aligned, which was my intention. So as I zoom out here, before it was like bowed out just one stud, but that one stud on both sides totally threw off the proportions, and you can't build on a flat surface when it's bowed like that. And so what I said earlier, you guys probably won't notice. So, actually, never mind. It's perfect. I miscounted before because when I was designing this, I had no envision what the wall was going to be at all. Because I wanted some windows, but I didn't know what else. So I put these really cool, Millennium Falcon chairs on either side. And it really brings it together because it's like, what else in this hallway is going to lead to this catwalk? And so they're like viewing these performers up here. And then there's little elevators that bring themselves up and down. That's how elevators work. So I thought I'd miscounted one stud, but it looks perfect now. I don't know exactly what happened. Well, I fixed it, but I don't know when I fixed it because I literally for like 6 or 7 hours, past like 2 or 3 days. It doesn't seem like a lot when you like look at it from the far, like, oh, you just add this section and that. But the absolute reworking of everything, like the whole front section, I completely redid. It's very nice and finished off. I used a really cool technique where I use these panel pieces and put 2 of them together, and since there's like a little wedge, or not wedge, but like a space in between, I want some sort of like design motif. So I did like a little archway, or little X's. And I have a little battery box, so I'm like, wait, how do I get into it? So I did this little flap. And then you can turn on all the lights. Notice how it like instantly, literally is alive now, and when you turn it off, hard part, like that. Literally, it's like dead inside, but then we turn on the lights, turn it around, it's like alive. And all these LED lights are sticking out in the back because I'm not done, obviously. So I've been tinkering away at this, and I must say, it's getting pretty freaking tall. This is like head height for me when I'm sitting down, which is like 2.5 feet tall. And the vibrancy of colors is starting to like really flourish because I put like just random like leaflets just right there, and it's like really boring. But as soon as you put a little pop of color just right there, have it like draping around, it's gonna be really beautiful. And I was like, wait a second, I forgot I have these other signs from 1313. So this was on the corner, so it will look like that, which kind of brings that overall corner to like you'll look over there now. It's like not dead space. And then on this side, that'll be sticking out like roughly right there. I also remember I made this hollow so I could put some LED lights from the interior. The problem is like I just don't like wiring anything once it's already built. That's the thing. So I'll do it, but I don't want to do it, kind of thing. And I think the overall composition of this design building is quite nice. It's very open. I'm definitely gonna finish off bricks to go in either side, so it's like wrapping around the entire catwalk design. And I love like just it's so parallel, not parallel, reflective. Once it's like you get a mirror, it's the same as on both sides. It is also parallel too because all of these pillars. And I must say these are really dense. I didn't have to make them this dense. It's actually 2x3 or bunch of 1x2s and a 3x7 like layout. And it adds that like extra layer of thickness, so it gives it kind of like that, like this is a concrete wall kind of thickness. It's not like just a regular 1x2 brick. It's like 1x3, which is pretty nice. It gives that like density and thickness of the wall, especially over here. It makes it a lot like the depth of it. It seems more thick, I guess. The girth. It's got more girth. Let me show you this side. I had put the original Coruscant Club, strip club banner thing, whatever this is. And on the design of the building, it is like that. But then on the other side, I should probably, if I want it to be like unique or whatever, I think it'd be boring if I just made the same thing, put it on the opposite side. So I'm just gonna put this sign on that side. That way I get this out of the way. And for the past like 5 months, I've been postponing this. And it's one of those like, I'll finish it when I finish it, but then it's like, this is taking up so much space on this table for Auto Gunga and Theed. So might as well get it out of the way. But in order for me to get out of the way, I have to design and build, and everything takes time. And it's like, I'll go to work, and then you come home, and then you're tired, take a nap, and then you go back to work, and then the same cycle continues. So I can only work on it on my weekends for like a few hours at a time without getting like burnt out. It's not like when I'm younger, I could just go, wake up, go, you know? Even though I'm 26, it's like just working just takes so much of your existence away from what you want to do when you actually want to do it. And you get to this side, the interior, and I'm gonna say, ta-da! Oh man, it's so much more Coruscant-esque with these ginormous windows. They're completely pointless. Literally no point into having these big vertical windows just for the grand scheme of whatever. It's just because you can. So, if you notice, these tubes actually stop at that point right there. I didn't have enough of these to go to the very ceiling of this building. So what I will do is construct another level right here. Probably the same design with these like transparent 1x6 plates, or 1x6x5 bricks. That way, this area, the third level, or the fourth level, so we go, that's the ground floor, and then we go to second floor, which is that right there. And then third floor is the, the catwalk section. And then the fourth floor, well, there's no fourth floor, it's just the roof. So I'm going to modify it. That way, this area, there's 3 windows are actually going to be 3 entrances for different like speeder bays. And it's going to be, what I mean like luxurious, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Sorry, that was my Donald Trump impression. I kind of put her to work. Yeah, a tan truck. It's kind of funny. Over here, this entire blank section is, well, first off, it's blank, so that's a problem. I don't like blank things in my life. If you notice this room, there's like no blank walls except up there. That's because you need some sort of blankness to like offset. I have these 4 fans. Well, I have more if I need to want to put more. If I need to want to. Jeez. If I want to put more, I can. English. Okay. So a bunch of these like right there, and two or three of them. Not exactly sure the spacing wise, but I'm thinking, this place is getting really sweaty. All these sweaty pigs. Not the women, the guys that are gonna be hot and heavy over there. So you're gonna definitely want a lot of airflow to make all these people cool. And let's say it's gonna look cool when it's all done. I mean, it's looking cool now, but it's gonna look cooler. This is one of those projects that's been just eating my soul away forever. And it's funny because it's also like a gentleman's club, so that's like what, they do there anyway. So like the building process is the actual outcome of the place that you go to. Oh, I also put a little AC vent right here. Looks pretty nice. For the moment of truth, the fans have been installed. And I must say, like, looking how blank it is on that side, I'm like, it's missing something. It's just too empty. And then you go this side, and it's like, yeah, that's what it was missing. And so I came up with this simple 1x12 plate, and then you just get some bracket or hinges, and then you put a bracket on a brick, and then you just put it where, make sure you guys see, right here. And now it looks so, what's the word? Full, complete, put together, aligned. Because for so long I've been just seeing like this half of it, literally half of it. Now I'm like, that's cool. But then you like look it up and it's like, wow, looks nice. I do the Owen Wilson. Oh wow, wow! Would you look at that? I also put up the little shingles. It's not, I mean, obviously not fully installed. So here's like a prime example of what has been happening this entire build from this point on. So I'm like, okay, the last few pieces, yay, finally. But then I'm like, wait a second, this looks off. Then I'm like, okay, so everything's aligned. Yep. And then it comes to here, and I'm like, what happened here? Like, where's the issue? And like, it's off by a single plate. Like, are you kidding me? After all of that, it's just off by a single plate. Which is fine. All I have to do is like figure out where it. I know there's a plate like right there that I need to remove, because I like to compare this side to the other side. So you got a plate, then the brick with the studs on the sides, another brick and brick. You got a plate, thing with studs, and then two and two. But then it's like, I guess I'm just gonna remove that. I don't know. But then the slope isn't lined up. It's like one above. So all I need to do is remove that plate, and then lower that section, and then it should level out. But then I'm like, wait a second. Why is there a big gap on this side, and then there's like a smaller gap on this side? So it's just this constant, like, I thought I made these literally parallel or reflections of each other, but it's like the whole build has just been so, I'll make sure this side's parallel with this side. If that's not aligned with that side, then it's not going to work at the very top when you connect everything. And then this is like, oh my gosh, I don't want it to be like a problem down here, because I can add and subtract plates at this point. I'm not going to destroy something down here for it to affect up here. So it's this constant battle of like, it's not aligned. Well, let me come back when it's all done. Yeah, I'm so done like with working with this, like mentally. I've been going back and forth, literally back and forth, seeing like everything. Okay, everything looks perfect. It's all leveled off, but it's just because these 1x2 bricks with a stud on the side, I put like right here. If you don't put the plate above it, because it's not exactly like a height of a brick, it has to be a plate on top or below. But if you keep on forgetting where you put that plate, if you keep on putting it above then it completely offsets everything because it's not aligned with the stud ratio. And once it's there, it fits perfectly flush. That way, like, there you go. Then you go this side, which makes no sense. Okay, so look at this. Somewhere I messed up along the line, and I had to take off the tile from this one. But, I mean, it kind of came up with this alright, like, stud connection technique. So you just get a plate on the slope. This is the bracket on top of the slope, and then a 1x2 cheese slope on top of that. But it kind of lines up perfectly, so when you put it on the brick with the stud on the side, on the very top, you can see it lines up perfectly right there. There, it's on locked, so it's not going to autofocus everywhere. And then I can put this piece right here. Trying to see through the camera. There. Oh. There. Okay. And now everything is all fine and dandy. I said I was going to do another floor, but I'm like, screw it. I just wanted to put the fans right here, like I said, and just put this away and never think about it ever again. Well, this is the final little showcase for tonight, or this morning, so it's like 12. So I got the signs put up. Put the side on the side of the building, this little tubular section. Totally tubular. And then we go up here. Got that sign connected. And this puny little sign looks like, I mean, it's good detail, but like it's just so small compared to the bigger signs. And you got this really cool, you know, Senate guard just admiring the amazing artwork right here. It's just like, wow, looking up. Turn around, full 360. Pretty nice. This thing is like, you know, a 48 by 48 gray base plate, so it's pretty large. And you just need like 2 more of these 1x5 by 6 quarter cylindrical parts to finish off that. Probably somewhere in the parts collection over there. But it's just, the green is just a nice splash of color. Especially with just so gray building. But then, it doesn't mean it has to be boring, because you go on the inside, the interior. Oh no, the things are falling. Ugh. Stay. Please. Okay. And it's just like, wow, it's like fully open. Nice and spacious. You can get your hands in there. Nothing like in your way. And if it is in your way, you could just take it out of the way. It fell off top. But I also have a few more things to install. Like the final touches. Like all the, because I have spiral staircases on either side. And I also have some lights installed. But like, I'm going to show that in the final showcase. So I'm just like burnt out from this building for so long because I just didn't want to build it. And I'm like, I should get out of the way, so I should finish it. And that's not a good mentality when building, because you should be in that, oh, yay, happy building mood. But I'm like that. And like, I'm just done with it. I just want it to get out of the way. I mean, if I don't finish it, then what? Am I just supposed to like throw the whole thing away? I'm like, no, it's a good design. Let me finish it and see how it turns out. And it's turned out pretty good. So